So Marc Marquez out on circuit for his final run in this practice session, and at the moment out of Q2. We pick up Bagnaia, aggressive on the front end of that factory Ducati into turn 5. Under the tunnel through the 4th gear right-hander, one of the fastest corners around this Motegi circuit, and yellow flags are out in sector 2. It's not impeding Joan Mir. Look at this from Mir, 21st on the factory Honda. We pick up the number 36, quite rightly so, as Mir now, what was that on the circuit? I think Mir or somebody ahead of him just run over some debris on track there. I know it's maybe a bit of aero, but clearly something was on the circuit as Mir over the line now, 21st to 3rd. That is a brilliant lap. It's Miller that's crashed the Pramac Yamaha. So that's the second crash of the day now for Miller. What a lap that was by Mir, 43.639 as that booked his spot in the Q2.
Well, I can't say anything with certainty at the moment. This is one of the most unpredictable sessions we've seen in 2025 in MotoGP. Marc Marquez, as you can see on the track map, is coming down towards turn 11 now. They could see the red and yellow light panel flashing to indicate slippery surface, diminished adhesion due to whatever that debris is on the inside of turn 12. Marc Marquez will be pleased as he starts his flying lap to learn that the yellows have been cleared as Bagnaia now takes top spot.
There you go. Well, Davide Tarlozzi told Jack this morning that Ducati felt that Bagnaia is back. Well, he was fastest in FP1 this morning, and he's just finding a 1:43.539. Thank you very much, Bagnaia, fastest out of absolutely nowhere. Enea Bastianini, who's been languishing right at the back end of the timing screens, has just pushed himself up into P6. You cannot take your eyes off this session at all. Brad Binder, Tran Mir, Pedro Acosta, Fermin Aldeguer, Bagnaia, Bezzecchi, all putting together a really strong lap. Marc Marquez has just lit up sector 1 as well. Who on earth is going to be in our top 10 at the end of this session? Because, to be frank, we've not got a clue.
Well, we're better off just putting all the names in one of your flat caps and just drawing them out, because it's absolutely as unpredictable as any session we've seen. This is a lottery on Friday afternoon at Motegi. This is the sector where Marc Marquez has struggled so far today. He did lose time relative to his teammate Pecco Bagnaia, but as it stands, Marc Marquez is on course.
Yeah, can't make a mistake, has to be millimetre perfect. He's going to be relying, isn't he, on yellow flags. Joan Mir on the factory Honda out of nowhere. Mir, before he started this current stint, was 21st. He went from 21st to 3rd. He's now gone from 3rd to 1st. In the last 2 laps, Mir has gained 20 places.
This has got the feeling of a wet session, hasn't it? Last one over the line might well top this one. Honda literally and figuratively own this circuit. Acosta then changes it now. Acosta retakes top spot on a 43.3.
What about Marc? Down in 17th place. He needs this lap big time, doesn't he? Acosta's gone down. Acosta has crashed. Seconds after setting the best time of the day so far with a 1:43.329. Over the line goes Marc. Bezzecchi fastest. Marc Marquez up into P3. That's more like it. A 1:43.360 from the 93. Bezzecchi fastest. Well, there's still 2 minutes of this session remaining. Can we say with any accuracy that Marco Bezzecchi will finish it top? What a day one it has been here in Motegi. High drama from the first lap of day 1 to the last lap. Bezzecchi leads this session. Still 1 minute and 45 seconds of it remaining. That's a totaled, absolutely totaled factory KTM.
Okay.
Pedro Acosta's gone down big time here, hasn't he, in the first corner.
Yeah, the bike's going to cartwheel, isn't it, as it hits the gravel trap. Watch that KTM go off screen and off for its own journey through the gravel trap. It's going to be skywards when we next see it. Pedro Acosta, seconds after setting a 43.3. He'll be glad he did that 43.3, because that should see him through.
Yeah, he has had a tendency, hasn't he, this year to make big mistakes at key moments. Both factory Hondas look like they're going through, as Ralph Fernandez, having just moved himself up into 7th place, also charges in wide at the first corner. Mir 4th and Marini 5th. Iagura's just jumped up to 11th. The Del Antonio now in 5th place, so he splits the factory Hondas. Right. let's try and catch our breath.
Yeah, Alex Marquez is the story here now, isn't he? He's now back down to 13th place. His father's concerned, Chantra's now binned it, and this is exactly the problem. If you don't get your work done early, yellow flags could come out and ruin everything.
3 riders have set the exact same lap time. Agura, Martin and Alex have all fired in 1:43.784. Chantra then becomes the latest victim of this crash-strewn Friday here.
Yep. And of course, Alex Marquez is about to start his final flying lap. If those yellows are still out, then Alex Marquez is stranded. Here he comes. Yellows have now cleared, and it's all on this final lap for Alex Marquez to avoid the first Q1 appearance of 2025.
Oh, that's a big whack on the left shoulder there as Chantra hit the tarmac. So this is a massive 4.8 kilometres coming up for Alex Marquez. He'll just be praying that he can get a lap in, a clean lap as well, without any yellow flag drama. Oh, he's wide. He's made a right hash of turn 3. He got it all completely wrong. He was off the edge of the curbs there, wasn't he, that Alex? Well, he's lost almost half a second. He's half a second down almost in that first sector. This is over. Yeah, he knows it. Alex Marquez rolls out of it then, going into turn 5. And that golden record of being in every Q2 or directly into Q2 so far this season has gone. He'll get a second bite of the cherry tomorrow morning in Q1. But there'll be no Alex Marquez directly into Q2. Luca Marini and Alex Rins have taken the checkered flag at the end of what was probably the craziest 60-minute practice session we've had of the season so far.
This isn't over yet. Bastianini's 10th, but it's Quartararo here who we're on board with, who could be about to spoil his afternoon. Quartararo, in all of the mayhem, has been shuffled back down to 15th place on the factory Yamaha. 43.8, nowhere near good enough as he now comes onto the back straight. If he can hold this in the final sector, he could bump Bastianini out.
Agura was 11th, and that's where he'll not be in Q2 directly at Agura. He's 400ths away from Bastianini. Now then, can Quartararo nail this 4th sector? Through 13. Right now, through 14 we go. Morbidelli is paying dearly for his crash early on at turn 9. Quartararo 15th to where? 15th to 8th. Brilliant lap that by Quartararo. A late stunner as Zarco goes up into 10. That's pushed Aldeguer out late on. I mean, at one stage in that session, we probably had 21 or 22 riders that were inside the top 10 at one point. Acosta starts the post-mortem after his high-speed front-end washout at turn 1.